What up, Internet? I am the PCGoblin. So today I've got a special guest. Come on. Is my friend Mandi. And she's brought a big box of stuff that we're going to be playing around with today. So, you want to show us what you got? What's that?
A keyboard.
An RGB keyboard. Okay.
I don't know what this is.
That is your system memory.
And I don't know what this is.
That's your processor.
And I don't know what this is.
That's your storage.
Okay.
Or your SSD.
And I got a mouse.
Very nice.
This one's the video card, right?
Yep. The best part of a PC.
And I think, isn't that the motherboard?
Yep, that's your motherboard.
Is this one the power supply?
It is.
And some fans.
That's actually your CPU cooler. That's what keeps your processor cold.
Something.
But it does have fans.
Some extra lights. And a gaming remote.
Okay, and then we've got your case. So we're going to be taking all of this, or at least everything that's supposed to go in this, and shoving it in this. And this is your first computer ever, right?
Yes.
Okay. So is there a particular theme that you were going for?
Dominant white build.
Okay. Is there going to be like any color? It's just supposed to be all white.
All white, and then we did a lot of lights for purple.
Okay, so it's going to be all white with like purple lights to accent.
Yep.
Sounds good. All right, well, you ready to do this?
Nervous.
Okay. I won't let you fail. So this stuff will come later. We're going to need your motherboard and your processor.
That was that one, right?
Yep, so we're going to need everything that you've got over there other than your controller, mouse, and keyboard. Okay, so I'm going to give you this. That's so
Should I
you
take
don't...
my rings off?
Nah, you're fine. That's just so you don't shock your stuff. You don't want to snug it up on your wrist though. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is get out your motherboard. And we're going to need that. And we actually can leave this in the case.
Oh.
Just, yeah, there we go.
All kinds of little baggies.
Yeah, just go ahead and put it on there. I'm going to start pulling it out of the bag.
Should I just set it on top?
Yep. Then you're going to want to cut these black zip ties so we can actually free your motherboard.
Leave it on this?
Uh-huh. So now we need to start assembling your computer. So do you know what your motherboard does?
Nope.
So that's the thing that lets all your devices talk to each other and work as one.
Okay.
So it's important, but not very exciting. So the first thing we're going to start out with is your RAM. And your RAM is kind of like the tabletop for your processor for everything it's going to work on. Everything it's going to work on gets dumped into memory, and then it pulls it out of memory to work on it. And one of these books will tell us where it actually goes. A2, so this one and this one.
Which way do they go?
They're keyed. So see that little notch? That'll line up with that notch.
So in the second one?
Yep. So that's gonna stay put. And then push
I don't
hard.
know if it's in all the way.
There you go. This little tab ends up coming up and locking on top of it.
Okay.
So just do that for the next one. Perfect. We need to put in an old processor so we can update your motherboard so it can read your new processor. The pins on this are a little bent, so I'm going to do this. I'll have you do your actual processor. Okay, so you see that little arrow on it?
Yeah.
That's so you can line it up with that arrow.
Okay.
Kevin, I fixed your CPU. Now we need to install your processor or your heatsink. This thing.
This one?
Yep. You're gonna need a little bit of thermal paste, which is over here. I'm gonna put just a little bit on top. You know what the point of this is?
Nope.
This is so the processor makes good contact with the bottom of that plate, so it can transfer all the heat up into the plate, or up into the cooling.
So what happens if you
portion.
touch that?
Nothing right now.
Oh, okay.
Oh wait, it's already got thermal paste. Yarg.
So that's what that gray stuff is?
Yeah. We need a screwdriver. Okay. You take that, take out those 4 screws, and I'll take care of this. Now, this doesn't matter if it goes this way or this way, but go ahead and put that on. Okay, now use that same screwdriver, and you're gonna want to go in kind of a star pattern. So that one, then that one, and just slowly go down on all of them.
Oh no. Crap.
Uh-oh.
I lost it. I got it.
Woohoo! We'll survive.
We made it. Okay, I think I got them all.
Tighten down all the way. You don't want to crank down really hard, but they shouldn't move.
Okay.
And the peasants rejoice. Yay!
Yay.
Okay, so this is the fan cable that needs to go into the fan header, which is that right there. And if you look on the board, you can see it says CPU fan 1.
Is that one?
Uh-huh.
Does it go in a certain way?
Yeah, and you've got it. Perfect. Let's go ahead and install your SSD onto it. So before you pull it out, this is where it's going to go. So you're going to need to take out those screws.
Is it this one?
Uh-huh.
Is there any part on any of this that I shouldn't touch?
No. Okay, so this is gonna slide into there.
Which way?
That way.
This way?
Mm-hmm. And you'll kind of push it in at an angle. So yeah, like that. Perfect. Okay, now you want to take off the tape off this thermal pad. It's kind of like thermal paste, but for stuff that's not hard and metallic. And then it's going to go on top of your SSD, and you'll just screw it back down.
This way?
Uh-huh.
Now we gotta find the little tiny screws again.
So far it's not hard, right?
Yeah. No, it's not hard. I just don't know where anything goes and what anything does.
That's why I'm here.
Yep.
Alright, so now we need your power supply.
We get to open.
Yeah.
Do we need all of these?
No.
Okay.
We're actually only going to need 2 of them out of it. So you're going to need one with that end on it. So not that one. Not that one. Not that one. We may need these.
Oh, I found it.
Awesome. Okay, cool. And then you should have another one in there that looks like this. Okay, so this end is going to go into there. And yeah, that little latch is going to lock on to right there. Perfect. Now, so PCIe, that's for your graphics card. CPU, you want to plug that into that. And then we need to plug them into your power supply. So this will go into there, and that will go into there. Perfect. And then grab that one. And where do you think it goes?
That one? Nope.
That one.
That one?
The one that says CPU. Now, I'm gonna just put that off to the side for a moment. We need your graphics card. Alright, that's gonna plug in right there.
How?
So, you see that? That's gonna go into there.
This way?
Other way.
This way.
There you go. Just push. Okay, let me bring it off the side. There you go. Perfect. Alright. Either this one or this one. This little adapter will go like so. Yeah, it kind of locks up underneath that.
Oh, yeah.
And you can take your pick. You can do this one or this one. And we need to plug it into there. And the little retention bracket will go on this outside.
Okay. So is it going to be easier with this one?
It really doesn't matter.
Oh.
actually for this, so we for sure have enough length to get to your power supply. Do this one.
Okay.
Okay, so earlier you asked if there's anything you shouldn't touch. Now you don't want to touch anything.
Okay.
It has power. Or at least I think it does. Now it does.
Ooh, look at the lights.
Yeah. Rainbow. And start hitting F2.
Just over and over?
Yep. So now we need to figure out what version your motherboard's running to see if we need to update it. So right there, 2.7. Let's go ahead and update your motherboard. Plug that into your USB. It's not your USB.
Oh crap. Where am I going?
Those will work. Alright, now use the arrow keys and I'm going to go to Advanced, I think. No, I think it's Tool. And then Instant Flash. Just hit Enter. And then go ahead and hit Enter, I think. Use the arrow key to select yes. Hit Enter. Okay. Now we need to step away.
Don't touch it.
Now we gotta undo everything.
Oh boy.
So flip the power switch on your power supply. And then unplug the power cables.
Can I just unplug it from
Yep,
here?
just pull that. And then that you can leave dangling, but unplug the monitor. Alright, now take off all the power cables from the motherboard.
Okay. I think it's all untethered.
Okay, now we need to take out your graphics card. But you see that little lever right there? You gotta push that down first. You may need to use a screwdriver, but be careful, it's soft plastic. Okay, now just put that back in the bag. Now we need to take out take off the cooler and take out that processor.
Do I need to plug me back on?
Oh, yeah, do that. Alright, and here's your case. Alright, so now we need to open it up, so we want to take everything off of it. We need to take that off. And then you want to take off the glass, so you want to take off those 4 screws, put them somewhere safe. We want to take off the back of it, so you've got 2 thumb screws.
Okay, how's it looking so far?
Looks really good. That out. That's way better than I would do.
Oh!
Alright, let's close it up. It's your big moment. Go turn it on. turned it off. Power button's on the top. Ooh, look at all those colors.
That's gonna be so much fun.
Okay, peel away. Ooh. How was it?
It wasn't as bad as I thought it was gonna be.
What did you think it was going to be like?
A whole lot of don't touch this, don't touch that.
Well, you're touching everything with it. What was the best part?
Getting to build it with you.
But what specifically about it?
I really like the colors.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Yeah.
What was the worst part about building it?
Some of, I don't know.
The CPU cooler, maybe?
Yeah, figuring that out.
Yep. Well, you did really good. You did amazing cable management in the back, or at least I think so. I do really bad. My friends over at Be Quiet gave me this case so I could give it to you.
Thank you so much. This case is really nice. It's really pretty.
Yeah. How was it to build in?
It was really nice.
Yeah.
Everything fits really smooth.
What's your favorite thing about the case?
That it's white.
How about your second favorite thing?
I think it'll reflect the colors really well.
Okay.
Because that was my goal, was to do something white with lights to reflect purple.
Do you think it was easy to build in?
Yes.
Cool.
Yes. And this was my first build.
Oh, after we installed Windows on it, how quiet was it?
It is really quiet. Even standing right here next to it, it's really quiet.
Can you even hear it?
I can't.
Yeah. And the glass is off.
Yeah. It's off.
Thank you so much for building the computer with me.
Yeah.
It was a lot of fun.
Thank you for having me over and showing me how to build.
Of course.
Hit that subscribe button. And if you liked it, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, let us know what you didn't like about it.
Okay, you guys heard her. You gotta subscribe to me. I'll see you next.
Do it.
I'll see you next time, guys. Thanks so much for watching.
Thank you. Be quiet.